Welcome. Happy New Year, boys and girls. I'm your presenter, Uncle Moore, back again in another exciting series of teaching you guys online in your remote space. Welcome. Do not go anywhere. Stay where you are because this term we're going into an exciting time of talking about, you see me moving about, you see all of these things. I will be talking to you about transportation. That's it, boys and girls. I will be talking to you about transportation. And today's lesson is about taking a trip. A trip. How do we take a trip? What do we take a trip in? I want you to follow me. I'm going to sing you a song, and I want you to, if you know the song, you can join right in because today promises to be another exciting one for you. I'm a little airplane way up high, with my great big wings spread out wide. When the pilot tells me I'll come right down, swooping and gliding to the ground. Now, I just sung you about an airplane song. Then now I'm going to spin you right into another song. And this song is talking about traveling. Of course. Remember with me, you have to be ready to sing, join in to learn the fun way because we're all about children and ensuring that you guys just love what we're doing. Are we ready? After three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go a-traveling, a-traveling, a-traveling. Let's go a-traveling on a bright sunny day. Let's go a-traveling, a-traveling, a-traveling. Let's go a-traveling on a bright sunny day. And today's a bright sunny day and we're going straight into traveling. Now, boys and girls, when we talk about traveling, we're talking about traveling by air. Yes, we're talking about traveling by air. We can also travel by what? Land. Very good. And we can also travel by water. But today, we're going to look at some of the things that how we can travel by air and the things that help us to travel by air. And we're zooming in on one special thing today. Right. I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to tell me what's the name of this picture. Ta-da! Do you see this? Very good. I know I hear some persons talking already. Yes, this is an airplane. Wonderful. Do you see it? Is this a short airplane? No, it's not. It is a long airplane. Wonderful. And we're seeing the different features on this airplane. Lovely. Now, when we talk about airplane, we have to make a connection. Do you see, if you want to see an airplane, do you go to your home to see an airplane? No. Do you go to your friend's home to see an airplane? No. The big airplane, we have to go somewhere called, I have a picture for you. Do you want to see what I have for you? Some of you may know this because based on where you live, in Jamaica, you may travel to one out of these airports that I'll be showing you. There you go. Now, this airport is called Donald Sangster Airport, International Airport. Yes, Donald Sangster International Airport. There you go. There you have it. Wonderful. And this is based all the way, not in Kingston, but all the way in Montego Bay. Wonderful, boys and girls. Now, putting this aside, here I take up another one. Do you know this one? Yes, this one is close to me. I can just take a bus and I reach right at this one. It is called Norman Manley International Airport. Wonderful. There you go. And this one is based in Kingston. So let me take up the two pictures again. Here we have Here we have, yes, and yes, Donald Sangster International Airport, and this is in Montego Bay. And here we have Norman Manley International Airport. Yes, wonderful. Now, one is in Kingston and one is in Montego Bay. Now, why do you think people travel? Why do people go to these airports? People travel by plane for many reasons. Yes, you have reasons like going on a vacation, work, school, or to visit friends and families. That's it. Wonderful. And so they will book their flight and they will go to the Norman Manley Airport or the Donald Sangster International Airport. Yes, and they will be on a trip going to go and have fun. Is it either going on a vacation, work, school, anything that you want? No, when you go into the airport, you can't just go there with your two long hands or nothing at all. First, yes, we go to the airport to take a trip to meet people, to come to visit us. Yes, are we going to visit them? Now, in going to the airport or going to visit these people or whatever occasion it is, you're definitely going to need what? Along with your passport and your visa and your plane ticket and all of those stuff and your money, you need these things to carry with you. Do you see them? Yes. Wonderful. Suitcases, wonderful. And here you have different colors, different types of suitcases that you will need to pack your stuff in to make sure that you have everything that you need to go on whatever trip you're going. Now, watch this. I have a lovely picture that's going to show you all the excitement when persons are traveling. One of these pictures look at, do you think, what do you see? I see a family. I see there's a little girl, and maybe this is a little girl or a little boy, we're not seeing it clearly. And there is mommy and there is daddy. And I would say they're on a vacation. Wonderful. See? They're out to have fun. Now look at what is happening here. These people are at the airport. Yes. And they have their luggage, which is a suitcase. Wonderful, boys and girls. Watch it again. Watch it again. And you know what, in these times, when you're going to the airport and you're traveling, you have to make sure you wear your what? Let me show you. Hold up. Yes, guess what we have to do? We have to know where our masks when we are traveling around. Because of what? We're having the COVID-19 pandemic, or we can say the coronavirus. Wonderful. So when you're traveling around, you have to make sure you have that mask with you so that you don't get sick and all of that stuff. And when you go to the airport now or anywhere for the vacation or any fun place, any hotel, school, wherever you go, you realize when you have on your mask and you reach out the door, what do you think happens? Somebody's saying it. Come on, boys and girls, you're smart. Yes. What am I doing with my hands? Yes, they make sure that they spray your hands or you sanitize your hand with something to make sure it kills any form of germs on your hands. Wonderful, boys and girls. Now, continuing my pictures, look at what is happening. Here you see daddy's arms wide open to receive his little baby girl running towards him because maybe daddy was on work far away. And so daddy has returned to see his little baby girl. And there is mommy walking with her and she's running flying to Daddy because Daddy is back from where he was. Now, along with the little girl and mommy and daddy, here we see our grandparents. They do travel too. Yes, they could be overseas, like for some of you, even for myself, I have a lot of aunts overseas. Yes, they're overseas and we talk on WhatsApp or different social media and we keep connection. Yes, because of what is happening now, persons can't travel so freely as though they would want to travel. Now, let me put those pictures aside. When you're traveling, as I said before, we're going to look at now a thing that you need to travel with. So I'm going to bring up what I'm going to make for you now, my suitcase. Here I have it. I started to make it before. Now, in making my suitcase quickly, I quickly cut out angle. You see, it's like a U. There you go. And I'm going to show you quickly what I'm doing. Let's go a-traveling, a-traveling, a-traveling. Let's go a-traveling on a bright sunny day. Let's go a-traveling, a-traveling. Oh, let's go a-traveling on a bright sunny day. So I'm making the angles to my suitcase. Wonderful. And remember now, whatever I'm doing, you need help. So you ask grandma, make sure you have your glue, your construction paper. Yes. So what did I do? I had a cardboard and I used another piece of thick paper, pasted over it, lovely like this. And then I cut out from the construction paper the letter U to make the angles wonderful. And you see that. My handbag is a little messy. Don't worry yourself. I'll get it cleaned up. So here you have it. And I put it right like this. Now, I have my clothes, but I'm going to make some little pockets. So I'm quickly cutting up my paper, and see what I did? I just used my construction paper, cut a long strip, and then I cut the long strip in a smaller piece, or in smaller pieces. So what am I going to do? What Uncle Moise doing? I'm putting glue at the back of my strips. Because remember, inside of your suitcase has different pockets, yes? Where you can put different things in. Here I go. Let's go a-traveling, traveling, a-traveling. Let's go a-traveling on a bright, sunny day. Let's go a-traveling, traveling, a-traveling. Let's go a-traveling on a bright, sunny day. So I'm making some pockets, right? In my suitcase, let's go a-traveling, traveling, a-traveling. Voila! Yes, see, look at what I have now. Just look at what I have. You see my suitcase is coming alive. Wonderful, boys and girls. So I have established or made my pockets on the inside. And so from here now, I have my clothes which I'm going to put within my suitcase. Now, here I have my lovely shirt. And I'm going to stick my lovely shirt inside of my suitcase. Then I can't go anywhere without my shoes. So I'm going to stick it in. Pop! There you go. Then here's my little girlfriend clothes. And her clothes come right. There you go. And I'm sticking more clothes again. There you go. I love this. There you go. I love this too. Now, do you see my suitcase? I love this activity. It is very nice, very fun, and you can travel around. Well, don't pull on this because it will just rip. So you just have to hold it like this and travel around at your little space at home. Wonderful. I love it. Don't you love it too? I love this activity. Nice. So this is my suitcase, in which it has clothes inside, have clothes inside it, and then you can pull it out. So there you go. Wonderful. Now, so I'm putting this to the side. Let's go a-traveling, traveling, a-traveling. Let's go a-traveling on a bright sunny day. So when we talk about suitcase, there's something that I need to talk to you guys about. Now, we talk about suitcase, but now I'm going to go to something called I'm traveling like a plane. But I'm not going to talk about the plane. I'm going to talk about the sound of a letter. You tell me, I'm closing my eyes. I'm thinking about it. That letter goes. Did you hear that sound? Cling, 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 clinging. Consonant. So that's a hard sound. And it's a hard sound of what letter? What consonant letter? Look for my picture to show you. Let's go a-traveling, traveling, a-traveling, traveling on a bright sunny day. Are you ready? Aha. I'm going to make that sound and you tell me. Did you hear it? Make it after me. Another time. Now, if you remember, there are 26 letters in the alphabet. We have divided it. We have divided the alphabet into two parts. We have vowels and we have consonants, yes. And so we are talking about a consonant letter. Now, this letter has a cousin that makes the same sound, makes the same hard sound. And that cousin name is K. But this letter I'm talking about, do you remember? I hear somebody saying it. Very good, boys and girls. The letter C. Now, when we talk about the letter C, we're talking about different things that begin with this consonant letter C. Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm going to show you now my picture. What do you see? You see something that mommy or daddy may drive? Car. Car. Wonderful. Then there are 3 animals on my card. Lovely. Do you know one? Cat. Very good. Do you know another one? Cow. Wonderful. One more animal that you may not be used to, because that animal is not in Jamaica here. The name of that animal is called camel. Wonderful. One more thing, 2 things that you eat. Cake. Lovely. Another one. Carrot. Wonderful. Now give yourself a big clap. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to show you a little activity. I'm just going to trace something for you. Now look at my picture. Yes. Now in my picture here, I have the object. Yes, this is a car. Wonderful. Yes, and with the car now, here's the word car. Spell the word car with me. Let us sound it out first. Again. And what do you get? Car. Come again, boys and girls. Car. Wonderful. Now, there are dotted lines here, and I'm going to trace the word car. Here I have my crayon. Wonderful. And I'm going to trace. Now, when you trace at home, anyway, some of you just trace and just do what you want. But remember now, boys and girls, when you're tracing, you must not come off the line. So on these dotted lines here, make sure that your pencil or your crayon, I'm using a crayon, make sure that you stay on the line like this. There you go. Give teacher a big clap. I feel very good because I did this all by myself. Wonderful. So let us go back. What did I talk to you about first? I sung you a song, and the song talk about I'm a little airplane, way up high, yes, and the airplane has two wings, stretched silver and stretched out wide. Then I sing to you a song that talks about traveling on a bright sunny day. Then we talk about people and the reason for traveling. The reason for traveling is like on vacation, work, school, families, friends, very good. And taking the airplane, wonderful. And they go and look for their family. And they show you pictures of different persons traveling with a suitcase. And most importantly, traveling this time around, you have to make sure that you wear your mask. Very good. And also ensure that your hands are sanitized. Wonderful. Then we looked at the consonant letter C. Yes, we look at the sound C. Can you make the sound of the C for me? There's a hard C sound. Remember, C gives us two different types of sound. You have the soft C, and you have the hard C, yes, and the hard C say K. Wonderful. And then we looked at pictures that begin with the C. We look at three animals. We had camel, we had cow, we had cat, we had car that drive. Yes, you can drive, or mommy or daddy drives around. Then we have food that you eat, which looks at carrots and cake. And then I did one final activity, was to trace the word car for you, boys and girls. So listen up. This is the first session of this lesson, and I don't want you to go anywhere because Uncle Moore is talking about what? Traveling. I'm talking about traveling. So all of you, do not go anywhere. Please stay right there. Go and sip some water or sip little juice, or take a bite on an apple, or a bite on a piece of carrot. Why not? Go and bite on a piece of carrot. And don't go anywhere because I shall return with the other part of this exciting lesson about traveling. Taking a trip on a plane, way up high. Let's go a-traveling, traveling. Let's go a-traveling, the bright sunny day. Let's go a-traveling, traveling. Let's go a-traveling on the bright sunny day. Let's go a-traveling, let's go a-traveling on the bright sunny day. Let's go a-traveling, go a-traveling on the bright sunny day.